Hello and welcome back to the 25Ks in GeoGuessr, and welcome to Norway. I have some pretty nice memories of Norway. All the way back, I think it was in 2017, although it might have been at the beginning of 2018. In pretty much the first actual Reddit tournament I took part in, we were all assigned a home country to play our home games in quotation marks on. And for me, that one was Norway. And I quite enjoyed it back then because it had some things that was pretty much my first time of learning specific country information, where I was like, oh, I know this specific thing now. I'm gonna be better than everyone else. Um, Worked fine for two people. I had one really good game where I had like 24.9 or something against my opponent who got like 12k, which was really nice. And then I got absolutely demolished by 90. Um, but yeah, sort of road numbers of Norway was pretty much the first thing I learned in GeoGuessr. The first actual thing to give me a competitive advantage. Of course, I probably learned some other stuff first, like, okay, this language looks a bit like this, or stuff like that. But that was the actual first thing I learned specifically for GeoGuessr. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. Norway, not easy to pinpoint at all. Well, it depends on what sort of locations mapper has in this map. Um, but you do get lots of long, winded roads that can go on for a long, long time, and can also just not have any signs for a long, long time. So, Norway is for me kind of a country where if this goes really well, if we get locations that are relatively obvious, relatively easy, we could be done in 10 minutes, or we could take an hour. We'll just have to see. But there's no reason to, no need or no reason to wait any longer. Let's get in and go. Okay, this is going to be easy to pinpoint at least. Whether we can find good information. Probably not close by, I would assume. I'm also sort of already going out into the middle of nowhere here, but it looks like we were in the middle of nowhere to begin with. Oh, Storøy, Holgrov, Nora. Okay, that's problem number one. There's no road numbers here on these signs. That's not a rare occurrence, especially towards smaller towns. It's not, most of the time you're not gonna find road numbers on most signs. They're just gonna have to go past them. It's also a lot of the time not too useful to just remember those cities because a lot of those are very, very small. And if you have a general area where you're like, okay, this looks good, it could be in this area. Like from what I'm seeing here, it sort of reminds me of Lofoten. So it could be there, but this is a dead end. Uh, show you what I mean. I feel like we could be somewhere in, well, Lofoten is just this area, but somewhere in this general area is something where we could be. What does that sign have to say? Oh, it's not a sign at all. Um, but the thing is, there's lots of fjords in Norway, and just seeing one doesn't necessarily mean we have to be there. Bridges can be useful if they're close to an intersection, which some of them are. This one isn't. So we'll just continue going this way and hope that there's not a dead end this way as well, because I don't want to look for small towns in all of Norway. I would still have, okay, okay, Brovak. I do still have quite a few different regions or different paths I could take, but none of them look particularly promising so far. I feel like this might be running into a dead end as well. But I'm gonna check it out. Maybe there's some information in town. Could be. I have a striking suspicion that there won't be. Let's see. problem is also we could be on an island, which might be tough because Norway has a lot of islands, an incredible number of them. Okay, I think going back to the start is quicker, even though I want to get back close to where we were before. But I think we traveled longer towards that town than we did to travel to that intersection. There's the bridge again. Should be right. Hmm. I really hope this is not an island. That would be a terrible start already. And if I'd even be able to find it at all, would sort of mean we're probably looking very much closer to an hour than 10 minutes. Yeah, there's a lot of water over there as well. It might be an island. Let's see. Or more so, even a group of islands. Usually, an island would still have a port somewhere that would provide some better information for me. Lambrechts Eft As. Not very useful. What about this though? I just want to read. No, just want to read this. Nordsjölo Ipa. That looks like an island. Hmm. Okay, there's one more road I can take. And then we're starting to search for islands. Woohoo. That's gonna be fun. Soroi Kolgrofenara. I'll have to keep those in mind. Well, at least it doesn't look like there's anything much besides those three towns on this island. So if I look at the island and don't see them, then it's probably not it. Or maybe this is just the right way and we aren't on an island after all. And I just walked into dead ends all the time. Just by coincidence. Let me hope until all my hope is gone. Okay, there's again two ways. Hjönneberg. That usually means to me it's not where this will continue. The road will just go there and end there. Okay. Oh, gotta at least read it. I know it won't help me right now. Okay, that's just the same city. If you remember from last episode, the fly is still here to annoy me. Recording these two back to back. Okay. It at least looks like the island isn't super small. It looks nice here. It doesn't look nice for GeoGuessr though. It is continuing for longer than I thought it would. And all of this just sort of looks familiar to me. Oh, Dale. Oh, there we go. 606. Finally. Finally. That means we're further south. Do we have a road name here? No. Okay, way further south. Could be here. Somewhere. That's still 650s. No, no, no. That's 608. Not bad. 607. There's 606. Dale. should be a port because it does say that there. But not this one then, apparently. Hardbacker. There's Hynnevåg. Yeah, okay. So this is probably where Dalo is, even though it doesn't say it here. Okay, I can work with that. I think I walked. This is where the intersection was, and I walked south to go all the way up here. So I think we're here. Well, actually, that's not quite where we started. More so like here, and there's the side road. Yep. All right. It took a long time. That's not quite it, but okay. And we explored almost the entirety of the island. We just had to go a bit further up here and a bit further down there. Then we would have had it all. Okay, considering it was an island, thankfully at least it had that road number, which made it a lot easier. Road numbers in Norway are just sequential, pretty much. They just go from the low numbers to the high numbers. A bit more complicated in the south, because they're still in their certain areas, but the areas themselves aren't quite as apparent. Let me see. Berman. But yeah, once you get to the sixes, it becomes very straightforward. Oh, Kongsvinger. Kongsvinger. 26 kilometers on the two? Probably. South? Or to the north? Who knows? I don't see the town we entered here necessarily. And Sunne is 70 kilometers to the other direction. I don't see Sunne. We have here. Horman. Okay. Can we maybe find Horman? We zoom all the way in. It is supposedly close to the main road. But it doesn't look like it. Let me zoom out a bit. Can I see Sunne somewhere? Just no, I can't. Absolutely not. Alright. I'll go a bit further. I would have liked to be able to solve it with just that, but considering nothing shows up, I'm just not going to be able to. Okay, that's good. Go to. 201. There's the 202. Okay. Magnor and Masterud. Interesting. There's Ostmarker. Okay, finally found it. What do we have here? Steffenstorp Wegen. Is this the same or is it a different one? Ampianswegen. Okay. Here. And we started pretty much here. And guess. Just out of curiosity, I want to have another look. Could Sunne be... Sunne's probably in Sweden, isn't it? Yep, there's Sunne. Okay. That makes sense. And I'm still of the opinion that you should absolutely mark if a city you put on a sign is in a different country to the one you're currently in. But okay. This could take quite a while as well. This is sort of the typical road where you either get lucky and find a sign, or you just find nothing at all. And that falls in the latter category. Not nothing at all, but it's also not helpful. Let me see who we have. anything along here? No. I definitely do still have to go to Norway someday. It looks so nice, but yeah, probably really expensive. Although that's not the main issue, but with the massive health crisis, it's not easy to travel. Uh, Omli and Tröngen. I've never heard of either of those, interestingly. I wouldn't think they'd be that far north. Generally, I'd put that somewhere around here, around this area. I'm gonna have a quick look for them. Um, but it doesn't look like I'll get lucky today. Not with this round, at least. Could be further north for sure. It doesn't look like it. No. Well. Oh, 38. Okay. Missed that one completely. 38 is somewhere down here. There it is. Omli and Troingen. 38 continues. Does it become this? Can't tell. Could continue, but in any case, it can't continue past here, so don't think so. Rangadar. That's something I can find here. Rangadar. Yes. Still not sure. Oh, there's Omli. Troingen. Okay. So, Groningen is 34 kilometers, Omli is 68. There's Stjerne. Okay. This is definitely pinpointable as well, but it might take me a bit. Let me get back to Stjerne. I think I walked north, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. How far away was Stjerne? I think it was pretty close. Okay, we've got this here, I remember. Nisse Hittecenter in Bruchthandel. Bruktomzetningen des Nisse Hittecenter. Might be here where we started. Go south, we should get across that. Hitteseidwegen. I mean, yeah, that's the road we're on. Oh, Nisedal and Kvittes. Okay. For a second, I was like, oh, would I have just gone the other way? But those two probably wouldn't have helped me much. Yep, that's probably that piece of road. And then we get this here. Let me now just quickly think about this. Would have to be here, right? Yes. And there's also a small river that comes in somewhere here. I can't spot that. But either way, has to be here. So we're gonna guess there. Oof, 90 meters, but just about. And I'm gonna quickly pause the timer because I quickly need to go somewhere. But I'll be right back. All right, let's continue this. Round number 4. Unpause the timer, of course. Okay, there is a side road here. I hope that side road is also on the map. You never know. Okay, that's just a window. Because then if it is, it should be easy to pinpoint. Let's see. The good thing about Norway, as you saw previously, is that the range for getting a perfect score is above 15 meters because you'd usually expect Norway is not that big of a country, but it's quite long. And what matters is how far away the two furthest points from each other are, and not how big the country is. So, in the case of Norway, you've got quite a big distance there, so it's not too difficult to get a 5K. Obviously, it's still probably around like 25 meters or something. Might be exactly 19, I don't know. But it's a lot easier than it could be. All right. Some sheep there. This is another realm that could take a while. Because it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere, and this, compared to the last round, isn't even a major road. Oh, tourist information. I'd like to take that. Please tell me, Tourist Information Center, where exactly are we? What is this? Suleskarvegen, Tokke kommune. Okay, so we're in the south of Norway. Tokke. Can I find Tokke? I'm not sure. Probably not. No. But again, we have to be in the south somewhere. So maybe if I find a few more signs, might be enough. How about this? Not very helpful. Oh, that is though. Those are always great, those signs. 45. Where is Tokke? The 45 continue somewhere else. Let's see. This is 42. There it is. Yeah. Okay. And then it stops here again. Continue again somewhere? I don't know. Fortunately, I don't think it does. Which means I don't really have enough information yet. Alright, continue. Maybe we'll find a sign with distances to some places. No? No. Nothing. This doesn't look promising. See. I don't even know what specifically I would want. I kind of would need a sign that tells me the distances to some cities that are on the map. Or I would need the intersection from the 45 with another road that has a number. Because otherwise, I looked through all of the stretches of road on the 45 and I couldn't see the commune we're in. So I kind of feel like it must continue somewhere else. I don't see how there could be any other option, but I just don't know where. And I couldn't find it earlier. It might well be just a European route that has been renamed somewhere, but in that case, I'd have to check all of them, and I don't want to. That's a whole lot of nothing here. Oh, something here. Okay, nothing here after all. Those are always annoying, those curve signs. When you see them from behind and you're like, oh, there's a sign. Nope, nothing helpful at all. Mm. Yeah, Norway just has a lot of long, long roads like this. And it's definitely nothing unusual to have to travel for 5 minutes before you find anything that could help you. But I am slightly frustrated that we even have the road number we're on and we still can't do anything with it. What is this? Grimdalstunet Gallery. Okay. I'm tempted to go return to the start, but could also just be a bad choice. Skafsa. Let me just quickly run that route again and see. I continue up here. No. Unless this is also the 45, but it doesn't look like it is. If it were, we'd still find absolutely nothing. Oh, that could be interesting. Valle and Dalen. Where are those places? There's Valle. And there's Dalen. So we're between those two somewhere. There's just nothing mentioned here. Gafsa. 4 kilometers. Ah, there's the Skafsa. A Fjellkirke. Okay. And there's the Grimdalstunet. And there's the Skafsakirke. Okay. There's somewhere around there, around that area. Now, how on earth do I find out where exactly? Relatively close here to the water. Very close. Potentially here, but I think like we traveled further. Anything, we might be here somewhere. Could even be here. Go back. It does go quite far to the north. And we do have this road here. We just try the other way. See what we get. We have this road here. It could be this one. And then there should be another one that goes off to the north. Right, right here. Yeah, okay, so it is this place. All right. 1 meter. Let's see how far we traveled, just out of interest. I mean, I know how far we traveled. We traveled to here. But still, yeah. That took a while. Tokke still just doesn't exist. Okay, sure. That's okay, and that'll be easy to pinpoint as well. That's nice. What do we have? No, I don't know phone numbers in Norway. Dalen. Isn't that literally just where we were? Um, where's the 45? Further south. There. Darlin. Probably here. What's the road called? Löningsvägen. Not here. Uh, Here maybe? No. There's water around here. Lots of water to the east and a bit to the west. And Darlin is which direction? The west. Hmm, that's interesting. There could be another Darlin. I don't know if there is. What else do we have? Dambarvatnedalsbatan. Hmm. Let me go up here, at least to that next yellow sign. Yeah, Darlin. It says Darlin and Dammar. I don't see those anywhere. Hmm. Alright, I mean, there's enough signs here to take a look. The 9. The 9 isn't. Well, the 9's over here. It's not like it's far away. But still. Does the 9 continue? Don't think it does. There's Beardarn. Yeah, that's where we are. Surely. But where's Darlin? I have no idea. But that's surely it, right? Yeah, that fits perfectly. There's also that bus station there. Yep, yep, yep. Right around here. Okay. Still kind of weird. Oh, it was nowhere near Darlin. But okay. And at the same time, weird how it was so close, but nowhere near Darlin. Very strange. If any one of you knows what on earth is going on there, then please let me know. But anyway, it took half an hour. That's sort of in the middle between the 10 minutes and the hour that I mentioned at the start. Actually, only 29:30 in in-game time. So I'm gonna say we were below 30 minutes. And yeah, quite an interesting odd seed with 3 locations so close together and nothing like everything in like the south 10% of Norway. Um, but yeah, anyway, that's just what happens when you pick a random seed. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys next time when we go back out of Europe. See you then.